Hey, Noble ones, welcome to Metatron's Academy. Setup looks a little different because this is usually my setup for gaming when I go to Twitch or for my third channel, but here we are. Okay, so I'm a little irritated today because this type of video is really annoying to make. But I think it works a little bit as therapy, I suppose, because it's one way to sort of share your frustration as a content creator. So here's what happened. So this is the behind the scenes of this lovely second channel of mine. We can see the views, we can see the comments, and of course monetization and restrictions. And as you can see, boom, we get to this video, which is TED Talk, the secret for learning a new language. Ultra polyglot reacts to hyper polyglot. I was kind of making a funny title, but regardless of that, it's a video react of mine when I'm reacting to this very popular TED Talk, just for clarity. It's this one here, got 10 million views at TED. And yeah, of course, as you can see, it got blocked. This video contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked worldwide. And then another thing you can say, of course, it's ineligible. The video can't be monetized. And then the copyright section. Now, the thing is that already dealing with fake copy claims or those copy claims that occur because of bots is an annoying thing that we have to deal with sometimes, in the sense that perhaps you'll do a react video or a commentary or a debunking, and sometimes it's a movie, sometimes it's another creator, but usually it only happens with the big companies and massive YouTubers. But when you do that, you get a copyright claim because the bot finds something that is coming from this other production, and then you send a dispute. The creator manually reviews it and removes the copyright claim, because at the end of the day, of course, this sort of react content and commentary videos and debunking videos, these are all protected under fair use by law, at least here in the United States. And so they remove it, no problem. But sometimes something like this happens. So why do I say this is different? Well, this is different because, yes, I did dispute it, as, once again, my video was extremely transformative in nature. I added a lot of commentary as a teacher, educator, professional nerd, whatever the heck you want to call me, but I added a lot, personal experience, but they rejected it manually. This is a manual decision though, so let's read it. Copyright dispute rejected, copyright protected content found, the copyright owner has rejected your dispute. So this is manual. This isn't an automatic response, this isn't a bot. Someone at TED, I don't know if it's an employee, I don't know if the actual owners of the channel, I haven't got a clue who does it, but someone who is running this says that they rejected it and decided that my video should be blocked and the copyright claim should remain. And this is like the worst thing they can do, because sometimes they can maintain the copy claim and then like we share revenue, or they take all of the revenue, which already is nonsense. But in this case, they just kept it completely blocked. The reason why this really annoys me is because everybody and their mum reacted to this video. For instance, if I add react, of course, Ollie Richards, very popular YouTuber, and I'm happy that he is because he's a great content creator, but his video is not blocked. They didn't have any problem with him. Same thing, he reacted to more of his content. This girl as well, Polyglot Reacts, The Secret. There are plenty of people that react to this, and it seems like they don't have a problem with them, but they do have a problem with my reaction. And that's differential treatment. That's the thing that really annoys me. So my question is, did you not block the video by Ollie Richards because his channel is bigger than mine? Is this the reason why I'm getting, once again, differential treatment? Because he's showing it. He's showing this. In fact, I have to be careful, otherwise they'll block this one as well just because I'm showing a freaking image. But you can see he puts himself top right. He comments on whatever she says. It's the exact same thing that I'm doing. But for some reasons, unfortunately, they decided, no, you're not going to do this. And they blocked my video, which it's really a headache because I've already put the editing in, I did my filming, I did everything, and it was a video that I wanted to share with you because I thought you would have enjoyed it. And I'm going to take you to my Twitter very quickly because, once again, this isn't a problem necessarily with the fact that I lost a video. It's the fact that everybody else doesn't seem to lose it. Other people don't get blocked. It's just my video that got blocked. And that's the thing that really annoys me because I'm not doing anything different. So I shared this. You can see this is Ollie Richards' video that is up and about, generating revenue, not blocked. And then my video, it's blocked, and I'm underlining that this was rejected manually. And so I actually put at TEDtalks, and I said, so I made a reaction to a popular video on TEDtalks about polyglots and their secrets on my second channel, Metatron's Academy. Everyone and their mum reacted to this video on YouTube, including the popular language YouTuber Ollie Richards. For some reason, TED has no problems with their reactions, but it decided to copy claim and block my video worldwide. I disputed the claim and they rejected it and kept my video blocked. Note that this was done manually, so it's a manual decision, not a bot. They chose this. As I explained in my dispute, my video was very transformative in nature and falls under the fair use exception according to US law. I live in the US. But more than that, why the unfair differential treatment, Ted? Is it because my language channel is smaller in size and Ollie Richards is a much larger YouTuber? I mean, unfortunately, this is just one of those things that happens on all channels. In fact, this happens to my other channels as well, but it's a lot, like on my main channel as well, it happens a lot. But when it does happen, usually I will do the dispute of the claim, and then 9 times out of 10, literally like 99% of the times, they will remove it. They will remove the claim, and the only time they didn't was when I used some footage from History, like History Channel. Even though I removed their audio completely. I was just showing the images and the sort of footage, and then I would provide my own commentary without even using whatever they were saying. They still copy claimed it. I disputed it, and they doubled down on it. Now, what can a creator do, someone in my position, whether it be on my main channel with History or in this case with TED Talk? And the only thing I could do is escalate. So as you can see, once again, we go into the behind the scenes. If I go into the copyright, see details, however, your channel isn't affected, it says, because this isn't a copyright strike. Otherwise, this would have been a completely different video. This is a copyright claim, dispute rejected, and then select an action. And I could trim out the segment, which would make the whole video impossible because it would trim out every single time she speaks. So I would look like a maniac, like an actual psychological case. Like it would appear like I'm responding to someone, but there is no one I'm responding to. So this would completely ruin the video. There's no point. And then the other thing I can do is appeal. And it says appeal to the rejected dispute decision if you still believe you have the rights to the content. The claimant will review your appeal within 7 days. Rejected appeals may result in a copyright strike. Now that means that I will appeal it. Imagine that I appeal it, and they say, if they say, oh, okay, he's appealing it, then never mind. But if they say, no, we double down, we still own the copyright, then I can get a copyright strike. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel is over. Like, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong at that point. YouTube will delete you, it will remove your channel. And obviously, I don't want to risk that. And also, if I do, like if they do copy strike me, then I would have to escalate by legal means. So YouTube at that point will kind of leave this debate, the discussion, and then I would have to contact them with my lawyer, and we would have to end up in court. Now, a lot of the times, when you do start threatening legal action, since once again, it is protected by fair use. I'm not doing anything illegal here. I'm doing something that in this country is free. I can use other people's copyrighted material I'm not, of course, re-uploading the entire video. That's what I'm saying. I'm just choosing some sections, pausing it, expressing my own ideas, and that's not against the law. In fact, it's protectable. It's an exception to the copyright laws. However, if I did want to try and pursue this legally, of course, there are the legal fees which need to be paid whether you win or not. And I don't want to put my wife through all of that, you know, the stress that comes through it. And not to mention, this is a massive channel, huge corporation. They can pay 50 times the type of lawyers that I could afford. Again, I'm not like, yes, I got my channel, so I could crowdfund it, I suppose. But for a video on the second, like, why all of this headache? I honestly don't really want to go through that. So here we are. At least I thought what I would do in this case is at least let you know, because what they're doing here is honestly copyright bullying, and they're not doing it to everyone fairly. Like, it's not like, no, we don't allow anyone to use our copyrighted material. No, for some reasons, they only had a problem with me, and who knows, maybe other creators, I don't know. I just never heard anyone though. So that's why I think voices of people that have been mistreated this way unequally should be heard, and I wish other people said stuff like that. So if you're a creator and you were ever targeted this way by TED, when maybe you wanted to make some reaction video, wanted to discuss, present some opinions, and they blocked you regardless of fair use, and perhaps you have a very small channel, do make a video. Let people know, because that's the best thing we can do, is letting people know that this thing has happened. So of course, if you follow me on Twitter, we'll leave a link in the description. I would appreciate if you were to share my post. So this one here, because who knows, maybe if a lot of people share it, and it gets a lot of views. I mean, right now it has basically no views, completely nothing. But if people shared it enough and it gets a lot of views, they go, it's about 1,000 views now. Perhaps, who knows, maybe they'll see it and they don't want to look bad, because it does really make them look awful, awful. But here we are. Sorry for the kind of weird upload, but sometimes you just need to vent a little bit in the whole process the content creation is. I appreciate your support as always. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for my next daily upload. See you tomorrow, number ones.